Hello everyone, welcome back. This is episode 8 of our Modern Call Friends campaign. We are just about to finish off the Barrow Legion, Kemmler's faction, but I completely forgot about the Skavens, so they are going to be reinforcing Castle Drachenfels. But we do have two of our Grandmasters with us, the Grandmaster of the Blazing Suns and the Grandmaster of the Knights of Sigmar's Fury or something? I don't quite remember. Fiery Heart, that's what it is. Okay. Yeah, so let's jump in. We have got the Barrow Legion, Kemmler's faction, down to its last settlement, Castle Drachenfels, his capital as well. But some sneaky Skaven decided to try and attack us, and luckily they didn't have enough movement range to finish off one of our guy. But they are going to try and reinforce this undead army, so we have set up our battle line for most of our units, just ready to intercept them. Not too much infantry on their part, but they have a fair amount of rat ogres, lots of warlock Jezzails, so many weapons teams, but then they also have 3 Playcog catapults. So we've set up our stuff to try and get as much value as we can instantly. Carl Franz, however, is not going to wait. He's going to go and find something that he can start to kill. He has Blood Roar, which is a nice ability, which I think this is one that's new to one of our mods. Reduces enemy leadership nearby when he's in melee. But we also have 2 of our guys coming in. One of our actually 2 of our Grandmasters, because we swapped one out for the other Legendary Lord. This guy is the Grandmaster of the Knights Griffin, I believe. Or no, he's the Grandmaster of the Knights of the Fiery Heart, which are Sigmarite. It's a Sigmarite knightly order, but we brought up our Bordermen. These are the Regiment of Renown from Marienburg. So they have grenade launchers. Even though their Arc of Fire is not great for this spot, we are still getting pretty good damage on these Cairn Wraiths. Carl Frant's going to come in. He does do magic attacks, so he's going to do very well at weakening these guys. Even with the battlement changes not providing a actual barrier anymore, missile resist is still helping these guys out a little bit, but they're going to go down very quickly after Carl Francis breaks their leadership. The Skaven, however, have started to come in. We are going to drop Soulfire right there. Rat Ogres. Luckily, we do have plenty of anti-large to fend these guys off, so they're not going to be able to push through and get to our backline most likely. But these units did manage to get around one of our halberdiers. They are going to try to be a little bit of a menace in some of our spearmen that were part of our reinforcements. But the Playcog catapults somehow are just barely able to shoot still, and they're all going to target the Eldred's Guard. These are our Elector Count State troops from Solent. They are very good. 95 armor compared to normal spearmen, but it's not quite enough. They are just getting rocked. So we decided to bring Carl Franz back for a little bit. Try to shut down some of these units. Our Empire Captain and our heroes trying to push in and shut down the catapults, because I did not think that they'd actually be able to get through us and keep firing. I thought we'd not give them enough space, but it looks like the weapons teams are just barely providing enough of a cushion. But the Master Assassin, who is leading the battle, is just about dead. He's at half health, no leadership left. But piercing bolts coming down. Try to rout these guys, get the Skaven forces off the map, which we do. Last little bit, just hanging around for a little bit. So the majority of our forces will start moving up now. Grenadier is actually doing really well despite having very, very poor Arc of Fire for this stuff. They have 183 kills, 1,000 value, mostly from those Cairn Wraiths. But the rest of the garrison is not too shabby. Yeah, thinking of Cairn Wraiths, Crypt Ghouls, Graveguard. I think there's another unit of Graveguard somewhere. Yep, right there. And then Skeleton Spearmen. So we do have our mortar firing down, trying to get some damage on these Graveguard and Spearmen and stuff, but Carl Franz can't wait, so he's going to go after these Fellbats. We are going to bring our Bright Wizard in as well. He does extra damage in melee because he does imbue a weakness to fire, and he has fire attacks himself, so he's pretty good. Our Zeppelins, no, sorry, not our Zeppelins, our War Balloons are going to move up. There is no ranged unit in the Vampire Council army, so we can get them to a point where they can start to just get over people, not have any line of sight issues. Our 2 Grandmasters and our Reichsguard going over to the far gate, try to get to a position where they can flank a little bit. So this is our Grandmaster of the Knights of the Fiery Heart. So he gives leadership to nearby units like a Warrior Priest, along with leadership and Unbreakable if he starts to lose his leadership. So pretty cool. And he also reduces enemy leadership by 8 because he has a Sullen Runefang at the moment. So pretty good character. Once we get some of his items and upgraded skills, he'll be even better. Siegfried has leveled up quite a bit. He has all of his items now, so he has the Shield of Mermidia, which gives him magic attacks. It also blinds. He's got the Warrior Bane to reduce enemy damage. Yeah, really, really good skills. I really like the Legendary Lords that are part of the Grandmaster mod. They're pretty cool. But the Phobats did try to go after my War Balloon for a little bit, so we did decide to pull them back until Call of France and our Bright Wizard could help them out. But the Bright Wizard did take a little bit of damage. But we are kind of waiting to get through the gate once again. We really need something that does bonus damage to walls and gates, because it's slowing our sieges down quite a bit. But Reichsguard get through the gates much, much faster. Overall, the Undead are pulling most of their forces back to positions they can defend a little bit easier, like up here and up here. But once our Reichsguard get through, they're going to dominate these guys. Even the guys with anti-large won't be able to hold out. But they do bring a unit of Graveguard over. They have enough armor piercing to actually do a little bit of damage. Their bonusless infantry won't come into play, but they have a fair amount of armor too. And Reichsguard are pretty good in combat, but they're not great sustained fighters. They're better than most, but of course cavalry can be more effective on the charge. Call of France going again against the Skeleton Warriors. They're bringing a fair amount of units. Crypto's coming over to get their poison on top of him. But Bright Wizard coming over to support with a Burning Head. Gonna try to bounce it off these 2 little corners, which we do get the bounce, but not quite in the direction we wanted. The 3rd one comes back though, almost. Gets a little bit more, but just barely misses that corner. The gates were taking forever, so we're gonna put some of our spearmen on the wall. We finally have broken through the gate. Reichsguard going after these Crypt Ghouls. Crypt Ghouls going to struggle to get through the armor of the Reichsguard, so it's a pretty good matchup for them. But we're going to bring over this guy because he gives extra leadership, and he will reduce their leadership as well, which will make these guys go down a little bit faster. Siegfried going to go after the Graveguard and zombies. His flaming attack's going to do a little bit more damage, because I believe he imbues fire weakness as well. Maybe I was thinking of the Bright Wizard. Okay, he does not imbue fire weakness, but he gives this whole army fire attacks, which will be great later on. Black Knight's coming to try to pin him down a little bit. Flamestorm reduces the last little skeletons that were on top of Call of France to ash. Carrion Wraiths coming over, but we're getting a little bit of grenade fire down on these. Graveguard on the other side. We just got rocked by those guys, but yeah, these guys have been really well. Like, done really, really well in this siege battle. Yeah, they're actually able to get a really nice arc of fire, even over walls. 262 kills, almost 2,000 value. Crypt Ghouls go down, so we bring in our Reichsguard now for the charge. Unfortunately, it looks like most of our charge actually hits the zombies, not too many of the Graveguard. But with the support of these 2 Grandmasters, they will do alright. Although the Reichsguard have only lost 7 models, they've taken a fair amount of HP damage. But not too many units left for the Undead. Few Skeleton Warriors, but mostly damaged units. Our Bright Wizard is coming over to help a little bit. I did not think to actually have him charge in, though, because that would have imbued fire weakness for Siegfried to do a little bit more damage. But I'm going to get a Burning Head down, and that's going to break the leadership of the rest of the garrison. Crumbling away. We actually got a fair amount of kills. Yeah, a lot of value, too. Well, we didn't take a lot of damage, except for from the Plague Catapults actually managed to do some damage to our Eldred's Guard. But, okay, the Skaven are going to retreat. So I want Carl Franz to sack this so he can move out and take out that army. Okay, our two heroes are basically immortal. So we'll have them capture the settlement. Then these guys can move out and deal with this Skaven. Ooh, we have Ulrich in too. Cool. Which, speaking of, let's get her in the armored for Carl Franz.
Take up the pace.
No, I didn't want to go that way. I'm down here. Ooh, Opal Amulet, that's not a bad item. You're gonna lead cavalry at one point, so we'll have you buff them. For Carl Franz, though, let's take Headhunter. This gives more campaignment range and, more importantly, upkeep production at the moment. Jabal Falk. Just do always ready, I guess. This other engineer. Let's do more missile damage. Warrior Priest. Righteous Fury is pretty awesome for that. I'm actually going to take growth first, though. Since we're kind of moving into territory that we want to be able to build up pretty quick, now that we've actually got some money. Tools of Judgment, this gives... Oh, it gives him melee attack and melee defense when he's near a terror-causing unit. Cool. And then let's upgrade his missile strength. Because he's not always in melee. Hard to hit. We'll have... Carl Franz take out these guys. We shouldn't need to fight that one, since we weakened them a fair amount. Oh, cool. This guy was... They were both still in range. Awesome. That's a pretty sizable amount of money for post-battle loot, so let's take it.
Is it time?
Oh, yes, you can take care of Xithlin too. Sweet. Carl Franz should be able to come over and help. Are we still going to take attrition over here? We are. But what we can do, though, we'll have this guy take the settlement. He's going to occupy it. Then we'll have him come out, and Carl Franz can march into the settlement. That way he doesn't take any attrition. Ooh, Van Horseman Speculum. That's a really good item. It's only common, but it's actually really awesome. Jabal Falk has his little steam tank now, so if you guys haven't seen it, it actually is like a steam tank. It doesn't have any cannons or anything, but it's basically like an armored war wagon, so it has handgunners in the back. Okay, and now I think we still want to go more replenishment. I think we'll be okay. Cavalry, we only have one at the moment. This only goes to 8% missile strength, though, which isn't a whole lot. And I think we're okay on ammunition. This is going to benefit the dismounted infantry. It also benefits the demigriff units. Okay, I don't have any of these at the moment. Artillery. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm a huge fan of right now for that. We'll just do pistol corps for now, since we have more of them. We can always respec Carl Franz if we need to as well. Okay, Jabal Falk. Oh, we can give you more range. Sweet. You're already a really good sniper character. Okay, our engineer. More ammunition. Let's keep going for... Actually, do we have... Let's get Benediction first, before we go for more growth on our Warrior Priest. Witch Hunter. More missile strength. Finish off training for you. Oh, no, you have these. Sparring practice gives you melee tech defense and bonus for symmetry. Sweet. Ulrika. Make you a spellcaster to start off with. We're gonna have a. Where's our wizards? Okay, they're not quite there. But Heinrich Kemmler does not have a settlement, so I wonder where he's going to try to attack. He might have enough movement range to make it to Ujisoro, though. This guy can probably lead the attack and deal with him. Peter Pistol, Powder Keg is really nice. Right Wizard. Try to get Arcane Conduit.
Yes.
Okay, now that we have a bunch of money, what do we want to do with it, though? So, I think we had the opportunity to get... what's his face? Theodore Bruckner, which I don't know exactly why we have the option to. Because I didn't see any of our Maws upgrade or changing that ability, but it might be from the Knightly Order, so we'll see if it actually unlocks it for it. We just have to upgrade that. Okay, with the rest of our stuff, we almost have enough growth to get to tier 4. So we'll wait to spend a bunch of money on that. We're not going to upgrade this stuff yet, but we'll upgrade some of these minor stuff. Ooh, actually that's... Okay, for Castle Reiksgard, this gives... Okay, it gives Devastating Flank for Reiksgard. Sweet. Upkeep reduction. Yeah. And for the Knight's Griffin... All of these are going to reduce the upkeep on Knights, which is going to be nice. So let's do that one. Ubersreich. The landmark is actually not that great. It does give this settlement walls, but it doesn't really do anything else for us at the moment. So maybe we'll look at something else. Cause like Nuln, let's get the Cannon Foundry before we can get the Gunnery School. Nuln is probably safe for a little bit. So let's give slightly more income. We already have this. The Nolan Call of a Ginger. Let's get the garrison actually, just in case. Waldorf, you cost 30. Actually, let's do that instead. We need a little bit more money to build that, but that's going to make us a lot more money because it gives us big boost in income and more trade resources. Steingart, we're going to get growth. Curious what's happening over here since Karazakrak got wiped out. Oh, I completely forgot about this guy, huh? Wait, why are you taking... Oh, Swamplands. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go deal with Festus next. And then maybe worry about Norska. We'll have to make money next turn somehow so we can upgrade Marienburg. I don't need this here. Let's cancel that and get salt production. Carl Franz. We can do a quest battle next turn. That'd be a good way to make money.
You are as dense as gold.
Yeah. Elspeth should be back, I think, next turn, or maybe 2 more turns. But we're almost to the point where we can start affording some of these Knightly Orders. Yeah, I'm curious what Heinrich Kemmler is going to do, whether he goes after Carrick Ziflin or Gisero. Carrick Ziflin he won't be able to take. Oh, he does? Why? We don't need to fight that because his army's actually garbage. But he'll live for one more turn, most likely. Yeah, so once we kill that army, then his faction will be dealt with. Oh, I should look to see if I can sell these to Karl Franz, because he confederated, what's the minor faction? Leoness?
Can you see me now, sisters?
I actually don't care about prestige, or not prestige, but we don't care about, fealty anymore. Well, why not? I actually haven't looked at it for a while, so I don't know how everyone's feeling about me. Because the Empire is kind of in shambles. I guess these are our only 2 elector counts left. Okay, yeah, we need to get going into the Empire.
Yes, General.
Yeah, keep you moving.
Commands. Direct me
Keep you moving.
if that's what the Emperor commands. How should we proceed?
Okay, we got a bunch of heroes back. Elspeth, okay, Elspeth is ready.
Druid. Jade magic is
We're probably still gonna adjust her army a little bit, so let's switch her over real fast.
Elspeth von Drachen.
We don't have a caster in this army yet.
Engineer. Exponent of industry. War drives progress.
You up
My route
here?
is not yet charted.
Do you have good
My
traits?
faith burns bright.
And with you guys.
Yes, the rights of war are ready.
Actually, this reduces. Oh, never mind. It doesn't reduce construction costs for the Empire.
I
Okay,
command here. What does the Emperor bid?
bring that.
Who calls? I am Prince and
Warrior Priest,
Emperor.
nice. You're immortal. Ulrika. Smoke and mirrors. Actually, do you have loyalty? No, you get that at level 8. Okay.
To the provinces.
Oh, you can come and get more experience too.
By the comet. Make haste, men. The Empire.
They shouldn't be able to retreat. Oh, well, they might be able to since we wiped out the Lord. Yeah, we don't need to worry about that. Oh, I didn't mean to take. I didn't mean to take army replenishment. Okay, I need to keep an eye out for Skaven over here, though. Barrow Legion is dead and gone. Let's start moving into the Empire.
This will bolster the nation.
Our wizards kind of went the wrong way, though.
The trees tell me much.
We'll have you
Yes, to unite the provinces.
come this way.
Be still. I will do your bidding.
What does the Emperor bid?
Yes, a sound plan.
Master craftsman.
We'll have you boost income at the moment to help out a little bit. Increase mobility. Black powder discipline is nice. Missile strength. Okay.
Praise Sigma.
You. This is just reload time reduction for you. This gives range. Not a lot we're using for those right now, but that's okay. Yeah, Boris is still holding out, it looks like. Against Norska. Yeah, so let's go take Festus next. And then we'll move after the vampires. But I want to spend money where it's going to make me money so I can finally get out of the negative. That's going to give me 50 more per turn plus slightly more trade resources. Whereas this is going to give me 125 more for about the same amount. Yeah, let's do that one first then.
Now,
So,
This engineer, ooh, extra powder. That's good. I don't know if I need 2 engineers in here now, though. Although he does have Hawker's Precision, which is very nice. Because that gives a damage boost. I guess it's only for him. Never mind. Yeah, we don't care about that. We'll take him out of the army. He can join one of the other ones.
stay vigilant. Enemies are my calculations will ease our journey.
I will marshal the men.
Yes,
Okay,
my
you
lord.
need an
What
engineer,
brings you
though.
here? Conjurer of Shamon. Shamon commands.
So you're going to join him.
Contraptions to hasten our movement.
You don't have a warrior priest.
By the comet. Healing.
Okay.
What?
Jabal Falk, now that we don't have another engineer in your army, you are going to need to do... Actually, oh, I guess Ulrika has the option for that. We'll do you, since you've already got most of the skills I want. You've already got your range upgrade. Yeah, I like where you are right now. Our Empire Captain, he gets his Demigriff at rank 16. Ooh, Guardian will be good. Our last slot will be for our Life Wizard. Oh, I didn't see. We have the ability to craft some of our steam tanks now. We just need more money. Safely declare war. Replenish electric candidate troops. Oh, Altdorf. That's what I forgot. Altdorf is going to have enough growth in 2 turns, so we need to make some money to upgrade Altdorf. I'm curious as to why Vlad hasn't declared war on us yet. He's got a fair amount of territory. Maybe we just expanded fast enough to where he is afraid of the amount of power we have. You never know. Yeah, I guess our balance of power isn't that bad. We're actually a little bit stronger than he is. But that makes sense after confederating Nuln.
I will hear what you have to say.
Non-aggression pact? No, I actually don't want to do that. You are trading with Belagar and stuff, but... Oh, I need to look at diplomacy too. Ooh, Norskins attack... Middenheim. No, we want to send a military force. Because we can get money from that. And all it costs is prestige. We are in the positive once again. As far as money-wise. This construction cost for all buildings, actually. Because we're to the point where we're spending a lot of money on buildings, so that's actually going to be important. Our Witch Hunter... Okay. Yeah, Middenheim looks like it's okay. Nordland,
I will listen.
they're at war with Wolfric. They're actually holding out okay.
Praise Sigma.
Marauders all.
So let's...
Golden Mage.
Jade Wizard.
Is it time?
Lady of Shine.
Yeah, let's... Oh wait, no. Where's that warrior
Architect
priest?
of victory.
You're gonna join Elspeth.
Shield of faith.
Battle Wizard.
Bring me to my men.
Amethyst.
I didn't even upgrade her. Okay, we're actually gonna bring Call Franz over.
In the name of Magnus.
And we'll kind of shore up our armies, kind of figure out what we want to do exactly. Let's take a steam tank and give them Spearmint? Because we need to make room for our life wizard as well. No, we'll give her the Borderman's Outriders. Because she benefits more from gunpowder than we do. Life wizard, come join Carl Franz.
Come to me.
And let's start moving these guys out.
What does the Emperor bid? It is for the best.
I will marshal the men. This will bolster the nation. Praise Sigma. It is for the best.
You're gonna join him.
Champion of I have faster ways to track.
Yeah, Uberstrike, I don't... The only reason I would build the landmark at Uberstrike is in case the Skaven are going to keep attacking us. But I don't see them having a settlement over here at the moment, so we may not have to worry about them.
Yes, Graf. Yes, Graf.
Oh, we should do a quest battle. Oh, crap. I went to March Dance. I did not mean to do that.
Now, I command here.
So,
Right, we do want to swap out,
I am Prince and
if we can, one of the Eldred's Guard with Karl Franz.
who calls.
Because they're better spearmen than these guys, so we want to stick them in. Yeah.
Shaiish blows me thither. The graveyard rose. Our objective.
Yeah, you can't reach.
moves
Okay.
us on. For Verena and None.
This should lower upkeep a little bit. We'll upgrade this next turn when we can afford it. Let's just look through diplomacy. Barrack Var, they're almost dead, so I don't want to do that. Carcassonne,
Greetings.
Sure.
Who seeks my wise counsel?
Herrick Hearn I don't want, because they have Fort Sol, which I want back. Stone. Oh, we should look to see if we want to sell Castle Artois. Yeah, we should be able to do that. Let's sell use some settlements.
In these dark times.
Okay, for Castle Artois, you'd give me 17,000? Holy crap. What about oh, Castle Drachenfels? Oh, it's because you have this other one. Yeah, how much will you because that doesn't have any landmarks. Does it have any trading resources? I thought I had iron. I actually want to do that because that reduces upkeep on knights units. So I'm going to repair that, but what if we trade? I may not be able to get Pell Sisters because that's probably his capital since he lost something else.
Do you wish the ladies?
Yeah, I can't trade for that. That's unfortunate. So let's give him Castle Artois for, yeah, 17,000. Sure. Then we'll sell Gisero next turn too. Although it does have furs. Yeah, furs isn't that great. Let's upgrade Marienburg. Get salt at Rat Rock. Altdorf, we need 6,100 to upgrade you next turn. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. I don't need the extra growth either. This just gives us another witch hunter. I think we're okay. Yeah, let's do a quest battle before I forget though. No, I forgot about this guy. Our gold wizard. I actually really like the Lore of Metal. It's going to be very good against the Warriors of Chaos too, because they probably have a fair amount of Chaos Warriors by this point. Although the Warriors of Chaos, when it's played by the AI, it has trouble upgrading units. So that may be a little bit weaker because of that. Because usually if you go for them right after killing Kazrak, then they're more difficult. Because your armies are not great. But
Be at peace.
Bohemond. Nope. Yeah, let's do a quest battle real fast.
Bring me to my men, as is my right by Sigmar's crown.
What do we want to do? Do we want to do Beast Slayer or Galmaraz? Galmaraz is better. It's much better. But Beast Slayer is a good item to give to someone else, though. We'll do Beast Slayer first.
Hear me now, brave men, brave Reichlanders, hear me! The celestial wizards read the portents true. Norse raiders land on Nordland's shores. We have marched many miles, but there is no distance so great that I would not gladly march it to face this, our ultimate foe. I have refused the honor of wielding the blade of our forebears thus far. I was not worthy, but should we survive this day, should we drive the ruinous tribes back across the sea, then, with your blessing, I will pick up the Reichland Runefang and use it to bleed our foes, to carve my way through Sigmar's enemies. Are you with me, men of the Empire? For when the Northmen come, they will attack hard, as their despicable gods demand. We must be ready to push them back, thrust them into the sea, in defense of the Empire!
I have our quest battle for Beast Slayer, the Drakewald Runefang, if I remember right. So if you guys didn't know, even though there are, I think, 12 or 13 Lecture Count provinces, 2 of them have actually been destroyed in the lore, and some of the other ones have actually replaced them. So Nordland originally was not a Lecture Count province, if I remember originally. There was the Drakewald, but it got destroyed by the Beastmen. And that is actually what Beast Slayer comes from. That is the Runefang from that destroyed province. The other one being Solon, which was wiped out by Gorvad Ironclaw many hundreds of years ago. Has been repopulated in the game, but in the lore it actually got absorbed by Wissenland. But that Norscan warlord just got decimated. We have got a very nice position for ourselves. Our handgunners set up in this little berm so they can't shoot over our infantry. We have the Imperial Foot and Eldred's Guard guarding this little pass, along with our halberds and Imperial Foot with halberds over here guarding this front. But our Rex Guard are going to go in for the charge. Going to try to get on these Marauder Horsemen so we can shut them down so they can't get any of their range fire off. This is our first battle with our steam tank, who's going to be getting in position so we can start to get some fire off. And Jabal Falk is on his steam tank mount now, so it does not have any cannon, but it has a little platform for some, actually Hawkland long rifles, actually, not handgunners. That's interesting, I didn't notice that before. So they're going to be doing a fair amount of damage, and whatever they can get their sights locked onto. We also have our Jade Wizard for the first battle. He does not have any healing magic yet, but he's going to be doing some damage with Awakening the Wood right there. A big cannon shot there from our steam tank. Both are benefiting from the extra powder from Jabal Falk nearby. Our Witch Hunter can't shoot a whole lot, but we pretty much break the initial Norscan force pretty decisively. We did take a little bit of damage on our Imperial Foot, but I think part of that was friendly fire, actually. But the Reichsguard doing very, very well. 100 kills already. Karl France just going to try to chase off as many units as we can to get the next phases of this battle coming in, get those Norseman reinforcements. This time, they do decide to come behind us with Marauders with great weapons. Luckily, I did keep some forces back there with our Halberdiers so they can block for a little bit. But we also have Ulrika. We have a lot of new heroes to show off in this battle. Although she does not have very much armor, well, I guess 80 is not bad, but she has very good defenses, so even if we stick her in melee, she's not going to do terrible. These Marauders with great weapons, though, they will do a fair amount of damage to our Halberdiers because they don't have great armor, but they have pretty high weapon strength and melee attack. But our Imperial Foot are going to come in. They're significantly stronger. But before they could get on our mortars, we decided to send Jubal Falk back along with their Witch Hunter, try to block these guys a little bit. Awakening the Wood right there from our Jade Wizard does do a fair amount of damage. Not a lot of kills yet, but still chasing off the last little remnants of this first force. A few more reinforcements coming in though, Marauders, Horsemen, and some Norseman Warhounds that do have poison. But getting some Shadow Magic down with Ulrika, the Penumbral Pendulum. With a Soulfire from our Warrior Priest. We brought him back from the front line because he wasn't needed over there. We just got to shut these guys down to keep our range units healthy and firing. Handgunners, 157 kills, 1,000 value, 159 kills, 1,200 value, so yeah, doing pretty well. Karl France doing awesome, 30% ward save, which is kind of nuts. But we do not have any healing magic yet, so any damage he does take is going to be for good for this battle. Ulrika going to chase down these Marauder Horsemen. She is very, very fast, 90 speed. She matches them, so she will get the charging bonus and be able to put some more damage on them while we send some of our units over to support. Empire Captain just chasing off these Marauders, but our crossbows are going to come in. Pepper them with some bolts, which will do pretty good damage. They did manage to get 2 of their javelins off, but we break them, and Ulrika will continue to chase them off. The Warhounds got chased off by the Reiksguard, although they did take a little bit more HP damage, still only missing 5 models. But these Marauder Horsemen did decide to come back. We moved Jubal Falk back into position so he could support these guys with his gunpowder buffs. But we have the Imperial Foot coming in to fight them. They will get rocked by these guys. Imperial Foot are so cool. I'm very glad to see them in the mod. Reiksguard. These are the military division. Get some explosive shots right there from Jubal Falk. They kind of decide to bypass our Imperial Foot though, but they may not even get close enough to be able to get on our guys because we got our Warrior Priest, the Witch Hunter coming in too. But this is the last issue of Norskin Reinforcements, another Norskin Chieftain, along with a Chaos Sorcerer of the Lore of Metal. Marauders coming in. These guys all have shields, so no great weapons. But Karl France, there's blood in the water. We've killed all the other Norskins, so he's just going to go straight for these characters. Reiksguard coming over to help as well, though they are slowed a little bit by the woods at the moment. But our steam tank has been able to get some nice kills, 100 kills so far. But Karl France is going to bide his time a little bit. Ulrika has finished chasing off those Marauder Horsemen. Our great weapons in the back have been finished off, and now our mortars are able to get some more shots off. Only 39 kills. I haven't been super impressed with the mortars throughout this campaign. But it's the artillery we start with, so we're going to keep them until they either die or they're not useful enough anymore. But yeah, Marauder Chieftain. He is mounted. We unfortunately don't have Galmaraz yet, so we don't get that bonus for Slarge. But the Reichland Runefang does give us a big boost in melee attack, so we're going to be able to get through this guy's defenses basically no matter what. Karl France still packs a huge punch, almost 600 weapon strength. Jubal Falk, though, coming in, we decided to turn his sharpshooter prowess to good effect and target down this Lore of Metal Chaos Sorcerer. But Reiksguard Did take a little bit of damage. Got caught a little bit by these marauders, so I'm going to try to pull them out. They are in lance formation right now, so the main defense is lowered, but they are a little bit quicker at moving around that way. But yeah, Jabal Falk just getting really, really nice value there. All that damage is pretty much all from him and his Huckland long rifles. Ulrika also getting some shots in. She's gotten a few kills. Not very much value, though. Yeah, let's see if we can kill him. Boom! Big shot there. 68 HP. One more shot, maybe from Ulrika. There we go. Haha. Suck it. We've routed everything else off. The Lord did decide to go off the battlefield after he was getting his butt kicked by Karl Franz. But some great weapons are still fighting along some Marauder horsemen, but Raxguard going to get a good charge there. Kind of missed one side of the Norskin units though, but they pushed in to the Marauder horsemen, get them in melee so they can't throw those javelins. Ulrika has used pretty much all of her ammunition, so she's going to charge in the melee. And they finally break. Mortar's getting the last few shots off. Does have a lot of range. That's one advantage of mortars. They have pretty good range for artillery. But these Marauder horsemen, just barely faster than our Reichsguard. Well, quite a bit faster than us, but part of that's because our vigor has gone down so much. But lonely units still up and running. These Marauders that got kind of decimated early on. But with our charge from Karl Franz and Ulrika, they're going to go down very, very quickly, especially with Karl Franz causing terror. Just watch their leadership drop along with Blood Roar, although they're getting a little bit of buff from Rage. But Penumbral Pendulum coming down. Marauders with great weapons do come back. So it's down to our Empire Captain. He's gotten a little bit of value, mostly chasing off units, but now he's going to tie them down so the rest of our guys can come in and get them for good. Not quite a terror route, very, very close. But Norskin leadership has finally had it. We have Beastslayer in our control again. The Nordland coastline has been saved. Okay, did pretty well. We don't have any healing yet on our Jade Wizard for Karl Franz, but let's take the money. And that seems like a great spot to end episode 8, guys. It's gone a little bit longer than I planned. So we'll start with episode 9 and continue this and start our war against Festus. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm Warhammer. Have a great day.